Hey guys, Anthony Special here with Hawkeye Traders. I hope everyone is doing well today. Of course, before we jump in, anything I share with you is for information and educational purposes only. Please do not take anything as live trading advice. It is certainly not. So last week I am in a company meeting via Zoom, sitting in front of my computer, and I see a trade set up. Now, I know I've shared with you guys that I don't do much day trading. I used to. I don't so much anymore. Only because my life has gotten busy and being in the position I'm in, I'm able to take longer term trades. But I said to myself, well, I'm going to be in this meeting for the next hour or so. Let me pop this trade on here. This is clean cut, meets all the rules here. It was a simple trade, trend following, going from one Hawkeye supply zone to a demand zone. Nothing super fancy. Let me just put this trade on. I'm going to be at the computer for a little while anyway because I'm here having in a company meeting, and I might as well make some money while I'm working. So sure enough, that's exactly what I did. So I took a short position here, right around $41 or so, and I cashed out at $40.59 for a whopping 43 cents. So while I was in my meeting for about an hour, I also made $4,300. So I was, in the position to trade with the 10 lot, 10 contracts. Even if it was just one, it would have been $430. That's a great day's pay. While I was busy working anyway, while I was busy, my money was busy at the same time. And that's the fantastic benefit of understanding how the market works, understanding when the volume's stepping in. To the left, you see where my entry was. You saw that really large red top bar come in, and then as price retested it, I took my short position. My closest zone was quite a ways away, which was great, and it really afforded me an opportunity to profit 43 cents, 43 ticks. And that's $10 per tick per contract. With 100 contracts, it was a whopping $4,300 in a really, really short period of time. And I'm just sharing this with you, and I'm showing you not to brag, but because it was simple. It was easy to find. It was easy to identify. And while I was doing something else productive, I put my money to work for me, and it paid me very, very well and very handsomely. And I wanted to share it with you because you too can do just the same. While you're busy doing whatever it is you do for a living, if it's not in fact trading, you can also trade. And that's basically what I did. I was in my company meeting via Zoom. We're all remote, talking from different areas of the country and in fact the world. And on my other computer screen, I had my platform open. I said, "Wow, I mean this just makes sense. It's lining up perfectly. There's no reason not to take the trade. I'm sitting here." And that's exactly what happened. Plain and simple, nothing fancy here. We shorted one zone, took profits at the next zone, and that's how it carried on. And this transpired, like I said, within, say, about a half hour, 40 minutes. I was busy in my meeting. I wasn't really even paying much attention to it. I had my stop in place. I had my target in place, and there really wasn't anything left for me to do. But just let the trade transpire, and that's what happened. The trade transpired, and $4,300 in profit later. My meeting was very profitable, and that's what I like to, how I like to productively spend my time. I like to make money, and I also like my money to make me money at the same time. And you too can do this because it really is, very simple and identifiable once you understand volume and you understand, how our indicators will precede what the market does next. So I will forever remain humble because I know I could have less. I will always be grateful because I know I've already had less. So what does that mean? Listen, I didn't come from a family with money. I didn't come from a family of royalties. I didn't come from a family that had wealth. My parents worked for everything that they provided their children with. My life, we lived okay, but we didn't, none of us drove new cars. None of us had big, there was no big houses. There was no fancy diamonds or any of that for that matter. I came from a blue collar family, very middle class America. We worked on my dad had an auto repair shop, which I still have today, gas station. My mom was an aide in the school district. So, we kind of we came from simple roots. I know what it's like to have had less. My dad used to always joke, "Oh, we're eating chicken this month because there wasn't enough money to have steak." And there was times that happened. So I know that when I am successful and I do make money, that I take that money and I save it. I further invest it. I utilize it to make more money. I stay humble by it. I don't take it as an opportunity to change my lifestyle. I know where I came from. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm at. And that's just a confidence that each of us need to have, and not be so concerned about materialistically what we can have, but in life, the quality of life we can have. And that, being humble and grateful are two very, very significant qualities in life that I implore you to have, and to embrace. So guys, if you want to have a greater understanding of how I took that very simple day trade while I was in my company meeting, irrelevant to that day trade, and you can too do that and earn yourself a day's pay, a month's pay, whatever your risk reward tolerance allows you to, I encourage you to click the link below. It will give you great access and understanding to what we call Project vSwarm. You will learn about volume. You will learn about how all that comes into the marketplace. You will learn more about our indicators that we have here at Hawkeye, and so that you too can take advantage of just what I did. While I was in my company meeting, I was also able to make, a very rewarding and humbling amount of money. So I encourage you, click the link below, check out the webinar, and it is well worth your time. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.